The future of technology belongs to those who dare to shape it, and that future needs to be led by girls as much as it is by boys. But here's the question: why are girls still underrepresented in tech, and what can we do about it? Enter Reshma, founder of Girls Who Code, a groundbreaking organization dedicated to closing the gender gap in technology. Through her work, Reshma is empowering girls around the world to become the tech leaders of tomorrow. This story isn't just about one woman's mission. It's about creating a cultural shift where every girl, regardless of background, sees technology as a place where she belongs, can innovate, and can lead. In Reshma's world, there are no limits. There are no barriers based on gender, and no reason why girls can't be the future leaders of tech. Reshma's vision is clear. Change is not only necessary, it's achievable by giving girls the tools, the knowledge, and the support to succeed in tech. We're opening the door to a future of innovation, creativity, and equality. So, what will it take for every girl to realize she's capable of leading in tech? The answer starts with us. Reshma's journey began in Chicago, where she was born to immigrant parents. From a young age, she had big dreams, but her initial focus was on law and politics, not technology. She aspired to make a difference through public service, leading her to run for Congress. However, after losing the election, Reshma experienced a life-changing realization. To truly change the future, she had to start by empowering the next generation. During this time, Reshma noticed the vast gender gap in the tech industry. Technology was rapidly shaping the world, yet girls were being left behind. This gap drove her to take action, and she founded Girls Who Code with a mission to bridge that divide. She recognized that girls not only lacked access to tech education, but also lacked visible role models who looked like them in the field. Reshma understood the importance of representation. Without seeing women in tech leadership roles who shared their experiences, many girls didn't believe that the tech industry was a place for them. She set out to change that narrative, creating a space where every girl could envision herself as a future leader in tech. The key takeaway from Reshma's story is that to create a future where every girl can succeed in tech, we need to inspire them from an early age, provide them with the tools to succeed, and surround them with the support and confidence they need to rise. Through Girls Who Code, Reshma has begun to transform the landscape, showing girls that they can lead and innovate in tech, no matter their background. In 2012, Reshma launched Girls Who Code, a non-profit organization with a mission to close the gender gap in technology. The idea was simple yet transformative. Teach girls how to code, expose them to role models, and provide a community where they could feel supported in their journey toward leadership in tech. From the outset, the mission was clear: empower girls with coding skills, help them build confidence, and equip them with the tools they needed to succeed in a traditionally male-dominated field. Reshma recognized that there were structural barriers preventing girls from entering tech: lack of access, lack of mentorship, and a lack of visible role models. Girls Who Code aimed to address these gaps by creating a pipeline of young women who would not only learn the technical skills needed for the future, but also gain leadership abilities to take their place at the forefront of tech innovation. The organization's programming goes beyond just coding. It's about breaking stereotypes. Historically, girls have been told that they aren't suited for STEM fields, but Girls Who Code actively works to shatter these misconceptions. By offering girls from diverse backgrounds access to top-tier coding education and mentorship, Reshma's organization creates opportunities that were once out of reach for many. A significant part of Girls Who Code's success comes from the curriculum, which is designed not only to teach technical skills, but also to foster leadership, collaboration, and problem-solving. The The program teaches girls how to approach challenges creatively and work as part of a team, skills that are invaluable in tech and beyond. This holistic approach prepares girls to not just be coders, but to be leaders in whatever field they choose. Perhaps one of the most powerful aspects of Girls Who Code is the sense of community it fosters. By bringing together girls from diverse backgrounds who share a passion for technology, the program creates a sisterhood of support and empowerment. In a field historically dominated by men, this sense of camaraderie is vital. The girls learn to uplift each other, share their experiences, and work together to overcome obstacles. This solidarity helps to combat the isolation many women feel in technical careers and encourages them to persevere. The impact of Girls Who Code is already visible in the success stories of many of its alumni. Young women who completed the program have gone on to work for some of the biggest names in tech, including Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. These success stories are proof that with the right education, mentorship, and community, girls can not only break into tech, but excel in it. The key takeaway from Reshma's work with Girls Who Code is that when girls are given access to the right resources, mentorship, and support, they can thrive in tech. By providing them with the tools to succeed, Reshma is creating a future where girls can see themselves as not just participants, but leaders in the tech world. Through Girls Who Code, Reshma is ensuring that the future of technology will be shaped by diverse voices and innovative thinkers. The journey toward gender equality in tech doesn't just stop with teaching girls how to code. It's about changing the entire cultural perception of the tech industry. For far too long, technology has been seen as a boys' club, with girls and women often feeling like outsiders. Reshma understood that to truly shift the landscape, the very culture surrounding tech needed to evolve. One of her core missions has been advocating for diversity and inclusion in tech, focusing on gender representation. She's worked tirelessly to ensure that girls from all backgrounds, especially those from historically underrepresented communities, are given access to the education and opportunities they deserve. Reshma knew that when young girls see themselves reflected in tech, it becomes easier for them to envision a future where they are leaders, innovators, and creators. Representation, she believes, is key to breaking the barriers that have kept many girls on the sidelines. However, Reshma also recognised that there were deeper systemic issues at play. From an early age, many girls are discouraged from pursuing tech because of stereotypes, a lack of encouragement, and the absence of female role models. These barriers aren't just surface level. They're built into the fabric of how society views gender and career choices. Girls are often told, both explicitly and implicitly, that tech isn't for them. This cultural bias is one of the hardest obstacles to overcome. On a personal level, Reshma faced her own share of challenges as a woman of colour in the tech space. Like the girls she advocates for, she had to push back against the notion that tech wasn't a space for someone like her. As a result, she has always been deeply committed to helping young girls challenge these same stereotypes. Her message is clear: no one should let societal expectations define their potential. In addition to her work with Girls Who Code, Reshma has also been open about her own failures and how they've shaped her career. Her transparency about failure is not just about being honest with the girls she works with. It's about teaching them an essential lesson. Failure isn't the end of the road, it's part of the journey. For Reshma, every setback has been a stepping stone to growth and success. She encourages girls to see failure as a learning opportunity rather than a reason to quit. This mindset shift is crucial as it empowers girls to take risks, try new things, and embrace challenges without fear of failure holding them back. The key takeaway here is that to create a future where every girl can lead in tech, we must challenge the cultural biases, stereotypes, and systemic barriers that prevent them from pursuing their passions. Changing the narrative around tech providing more role models, and offering the necessary tools and support will ensure that the next generation of girls is empowered to lead the way. By doing so, we can cultivate a future where the tech world is not only diverse but driven by the innovative minds of women who are changing the game. Reshma's vision for the future is one where every girl has the skills, support, and confidence to lead in tech. Through her journey and the creation of Girls Who Code, she has shown that closing the gender gap in the tech industry is not just a dream, it's a real, achievable goal. The future of technology is in our hands. It's up to all of us to create a world where girls are not only encouraged, but also supported and empowered to thrive in the tech industry. So ask yourself, what can you do to help create a future where every girl has the opportunity to lead in tech? Reshma's message is clear. We need more girls in tech, and we need them to lead. The world needs their ideas, their creativity, and their innovations. Creating change is possible, and each of us has a role to play. Together, we can build a more inclusive, innovative, and equitable future for the next generation of girls in tech.